Oh, howdy, y'all. One of the good things about camping, or glamping as it were, is cooking. So, you find all kinds of good recipes to cook while you're camping. And so, we've got a good recipe that we like to fix, and it's Texas meatloaf. And I'll give you the recipe here at the end of the video and lead you through it. But what we like to do is fix it up and then cook it on our pellet smoker grill. A lot of times you don't want to cook inside your RV because you don't want to heat it up, and sometimes you don't want the smells inside your RV when you're cooking something like fish. So that's why we use our pellet grill when we can, when we got nice weather, and it's over 80 today, so it's pretty warm outside. But we're going to cook outside an old pellet grill. It's a smoker and a grill, but I'll show you it here in a minute. But hang in there with us, and we're going to make Texas meatloaf. And the reason it's a Texas meatloaf is because it's got jalapenos in it and a bunch of other stuff. But I'll give you the recipe. But it's got jalapenos and Worcestershire sauce and A1 steak sauce and garlic and onions and all kinds of good stuff. So, like I said, I'll give you the recipe. But we're going to have fun cooking dinner. So hang in there with us. We just got a small pellet grill. And right now, I've got a mixture of charcoal pellets and wood pellets. We found the charcoal pellets. Where did we find those at? You can't hardly find them, but it's good for burgers and stuff like that. But I can't remember where we found the charcoal pellets. But it's kind of hard to find them. But right now I got a mixture of, like I said, wood and charcoal pellets. And that's what we're going to smoke our meatloaf with. So come along with us for fixing dinner. Beautiful campground we've got here. We really like it here. So come along with us when we're going to make supper for Tammy and I, and we're going to make Texas meatloaf. Okay, we've got it all mixed up. Got it in the loaf pan. Grill's up to 250 degrees. We're going to smoke it for about an hour and a half till the internal temperature gets to 165 degrees. Now, you need a meat thermometer for that, but we cook it till it gets to 165 degrees. So gets lots of smoke in it. So here we go. Now, okay, so while that's cooking, we're also going to have baked potatoes and squash. Zucchini squash and yellow squash, sliced up, cooked in a little bit of water and butter and salt. So we're going to have squash and baked potatoes with the meatloaf. And maybe even a salad, maybe. So I'm going to sit here with my drink and watch the pellet grill cook. So we'll show you what it all looks like. Right before we get done with it, we like to put some ketchup on the top of the meatloaf. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but we kind of like to do that a lot about the last half an hour. But like I said, I'll put the recipe at the end of the video, and I'm telling you, it's really good, really good. So I'm gonna have my drink and relax out here and just have a good time waiting for it to cook. Talk to you later. You know, one thing about RVing, you're always trying to cut down on cost, especially if you're full-time and living on a budget. So Tammy and I, when we go to the grocery store, usually come up with a menu of things that we're going to fix. And like this meatloaf dish, you know, we can have it tonight and then we'll have leftovers in a couple of days. We also have a pasta dish that we make. It's penny pasta with Italian roll sausage, and you brown it up, you cook the pasta, you put some Italian cheese on it, and maybe even some Parmesan. And that usually will last us a couple of days. Usually we go to the grocery store and then take a look at what's on sale and then kind of come up with a menu. But we try to keep the grocery costs down. Of course, we go out to restaurants probably too often, but you're always looking for ways to cut your costs. And camp cooking is one of the ways you can do that. With this meatloaf dish and with our pasta dish, and sometimes if they have chicken wings or bone-in chicken breast on sale, you know, we can get some of that and change our menu a little bit. But in today's economy, you really got to look for cutting costs and camp cooking to reduce your costs. So this is one way to do it. So here's our feast. Texas meatloaf, baked potato, and I've got squash. Tammy likes green beans, so she's over there unwrapping her baked potato. We'll put the recipe at the end of the video. Wish we had smell-o-vision because it really smells good. Catch you later.